between all the halachot of bringing the sacrifices, the Torah also mentions the prohibitions. That means that the parts that are brought onto the mizbeach, the chelev, is we are not allowed to eat it. The Torah says, "Kol chelev shor v'chesed ve'ez lo tuchelu." And not only is it prohibited, are we not allowed to eat it, there's also a very severe punishment for someone who eats it, and that is the onesh karet. And here comes the Rabbi Yochanan in Masechet Yoma and it gives us a very interesting chidush. And he says, the punishment for eating chelev is only if a person eats a quantity of kezait, a certain quantity. Only then do you get a punishment of malkot. But you should know that even though you're punished only for a certain quantity and over, the prohibition applies even to the smaller amounts, or what is called in halachic terms, chatzi shi'ur asu min haTorah. The shi'ur, the certain amount is only for punishment requirements, to be able to be considered an official offense, but the prohibition is even from the smallest quantity possible. Chatzi shi'ur asu min haTorah. Why is that? Because the Torah says, kol chelev, any chelev. That means even the smallest amount. What is the idea behind this, and why am I bringing it forth to you today? The Meshech Chochmah, Reb Meir Simcha Midvinsk, explains that when the Torah prohibits something, we have to understand that Torah is prohibiting eating something, for instance, because of its quality, because there's something wrong with it. One may say, well, if the Torah only punishes me from a certain amount and over, so I can do whatever, I can eat the smaller amount. The Torah only punishes from a certain bar and over. Says the Menachem, no, because quantity is not a quality factor here. The quantity is only the parameter for punishment. But if you want to understand, when the Torah says you're not allowed to eat it, it means that there's something wrong with it, that you shouldn't be doing it. And therefore, even the smallest quantity is prohibited, even if you don't get a punishment for it. And I think we can take this idea and expand on it even more. And that is that sometimes we measure things only from the legal perspective or from the criminal perspective. Well, if I get punishment for this, then it's not okay. But if I don't get punishment, so it is okay. Or if a person was incriminated, so that means he did bad things, but if he was acquitted, it means he's for sure the biggest tzaddik in the world. No. The legal system and the punishment system is only a technical way of running our society and being able to put things into certain measurements. But we have to understand that when the Torah tells us prohibitions, we have to look at the essence of it and understand the quality of it, and understand that the quality is bad, and make sure that we don't only play by the book. Okay, the Torah only said a certain quantity and that's it. No, we have to understand the essence of things and make sure that we're following the guidelines and the rules and understanding the deep essence of things, and things that shouldn't be done at all, even if we're not punishment for them, and things that things that are good, even if they don't pass the bar to get a special reward or a medal, they're still important to do them because the quality is important. Shabbat Shalom.